Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today on For Trying Your Plates, I wanted to follow up on my last video, which is about goals that I wanted to accomplish for 2019. And if you've seen it, and you probably saw one of the goals is how to add more greens into my diet for this coming year. So that has always been my problems. I'm not the best with eating vegetables. I know they're great for me, but I wanted to see how easily I can make it, incorporate it into the different meals I eat during the day. So in this video, I've come up with 3 different recipes, 3 different meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I incorporated those different kinds of vegetables into the different meals. So I wanted to show you what I came up with, and hopefully they will help you as well. So let's get right to it. Our breakfast is going to be an egg and veggie wrap, and you can see the ingredients there. We have a spinach wrap, turkey bacon bits, avocado, a bunch of greens, 2 eggs, and Kraft cheddar cheese. Now we're going to move on to our lunch. We're going to have a penne pasta with marinara sauce and zucchini. So that's our veggies, and you can see some of the ingredients there, some of the seasonings we're going to be putting on that, as well as these oyster mushrooms, which I actually ended up forgetting. I'm going to use that in something else though. And then I'm going to top it off with Nutritional yeast, and also we're going to stir fry in some shallots and some minced garlic as well. And finally, our dinner is going to be a healthy Buddha bowl. It's basically a rice bowl with a bunch of stuff on it. So I'm going to put some imitation crabs, some veggies. We're going to use some Persian cucumbers, shallots, tomatoes, jalapenos. We're going to add some protein as well, quail eggs, and kidney beans. All right, so let's get started with our breakfast, and that is my wrap. These are great wraps. If you've never tried these are called Ole Express, and they're actually really low in carbs, high in fiber. So what I do is I microwave them for about 15 to 20 seconds. This is while I make the eggs. So to keep it pretty light, I use an olive oil spray, and then I just spray that into the pan and let it warm up a little bit. And this, of course, to make our eggs. And then I like to break the eggs actually in little bowls first. That way, if there are shells, then I can throw them out. So here I am just making the eggs in our pan. And then what I do is I throw in all these greens, and that's how I add the veggies to the eggs. So really easy. And then you just put it right there on your wrap. I actually put some cheese in there as well before I put it on the wrap there. And then instead of fatty real bacon, I use turkey bacon bits, and this just actually gives me some taste of bacon without all the fat. And then don't forget to season. I put some salt and also these everything but the bagel seasoning. You can get them, actually I found them at Trader Joe's, but now they sell them at different stores and at different brands as well. So they're really good for seasoning. And then you just wrap up your wrap, and you know, this just makes a really, really filling breakfast and lots of protein, and then you are able to add some of the greens in there, so that way you can get that nutrient right there. And you can add any kind of vegetables. Actually, I put a salad mix in there, but you can put onions, you can put tomatoes, avocado. So nice and easy way to start your day with some greens. Moving on to our lunch today, we are going to do some penne pasta with marinara sauce and zucchini. So that is our vegetable star of the meal. So here I am cutting it lengthwise. I'm going to cut them into bite-sized pieces. So that will be great for our dish. So it'll be about the same size as the penne pasta. So I'm going to cut that up and put that aside, and then I'm gonna do a little shallots to go with there as well. I really like the taste of shallots because it's not as strong as onions. It's kind of garlicky, and it's really great with pasta and in pasta sauce. So if you've never tried that, you may want to give it a try. And put the veggies aside, and then I'm gonna start up the pan there with some olive oil spray again, and 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, and then I'm gonna toss in my zucchinis and the shallots into the pan, and I'm gonna let that cook for a little bit, and then I'll add the marinara sauce, and this is the red sauce. I think it's just from Walmart or Trader Joe's, I'm not sure, but just I think it's a olive oil garlic infused marinara sauce. So I let the sauce cook for a little bit, and then I add some more seasoning. I'm using garlic salt in this sauce, and kind of let it cook there for a little while and let the flavors kind of meld together. And then I pre-cooked some of these penne pasta from the other day, so I just tossed that right in, so nice and easy. It's about half a cup or a cup of penne pasta, so you don't need a whole lot because the zucchini is gonna help add to the volume of this dish, so that helps with that as well. And every pasta dish I always add crushed red peppers at the end just to give it a little heat. And then instead of regular cheese, I put a nutritional yeast, and this is actually really good for you if you want to read up on this. Just great vitamins and minerals. And here is our finished product, the penne pasta with zucchini. And finally, we're going to end the day with our Buddha bowl, and I am using an ingredient that I was going to use for my pasta, but I totally forgot about it. So I'm going to use these oyster mushrooms for my rice bowl instead. So I'm going to stir fry a little bit with some garlic, soy sauce, a little oil, and put that aside. But that will be one of the toppings for my Buddha bowl. I really like the texture of oyster mushrooms. If you've never had it, it's really meaty and really filling. And then also on top of my Buddha bowl, here's a little prep for my marinated cucumber salad. And all you need to do is just chop up some cucumbers and some jalapenos and some shallots. And these are just the ingredients you need for this little marinade. And it's really easy to make. You just put them all together in a bowl, and then you put in some vinegar. You're going to start with some vinegar. I'm just using some regular vinegar, but you can also use red wine vinegar or white wine vinegar, whatever you have on hand. And then I'm going to mix in with some toasted sesame oil. This is really tasty for any Asian dish or stir fry. Try some of this and you will love it. And also fish sauce. I love it. It's stinky but so good, and it's good on any Asian dish. So I mix it all together. It becomes my easy cucumber marinade, and then now it's just all about topping your bowl. So I put in about a cup or half cup of rice, and then I put all my toppings in. And by the way, if you want to make it a little healthier, mix half and half with cauliflower rice as well. And one of the cool ingredients I put on this Buddha bowl is quail eggs. There's these little eggs, but they're packed with nutrients, and they're so good for you. And I love imitation crabs also on any Buddha bowl. So try those ingredients if you have never done so. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video, and here is my final meal of the day, just in time for dinner. This is my little Buddha bowl. You can barely see the rice. I actually couldn't fit everything I wanted to fit in there, which I think I wanted to add like avocado or something into this. But I think that's the key, is especially if you wanted to eat more healthy, just add volume with all this other stuff. And I actually forgot to add the Furikake. If you have never had this before, find it in your supermarket. I don't even think you have to go to Asian markets anymore. These are rice seasoning, and they're Japanese, and you basically put it right over as I spilled. So you put it right over your bowl here, so just kind of like as a topping. And that's what you do. Seaweed flakes, basically, and they have wasabi, seaweed, all kinds of stuff. If you want to see more recipes like this, or if you want to see other kinds of recipes, leave a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. And also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. It would really support it. And thank you again for watching. I will see you in my next video.